guys, and welcome back to a new Rise crossover video. Today we got something insane on the agenda, which I think a lot of people that have exclusive shadows still in their party will love in this update. So without any further ado, let's go straight in what they just fixed and updated as of today. Let's go. So first off, of course, we did have the new update on Friday coming out with a lot of new stuff. Now, most of the things have been covered already during our live stream, but the insane focus in that update would be the GM plus rank Jungle Monarch that you can get from completing the quest. As you can see over here, there is a GM plus Jungle Monarch reward when you complete the entire chain of the Jungle raid. You also get a new title, which is the Jungle Monarch title. Make sure to get this too, because of course the unequip buff does give you the extra 1.8 shadow levels and an experience buff of 2%. And the main thing there too is that you would want to farm the Jungle Monarchs. But that really doesn't seem to be the case that much anymore. Because as I was farming some more extra Jungle Monarchs, I came across something when Pydos just put out a little update log. Now, there has been some things changed immediately, so I will talk about this too, but this was the initial post. So let's read it really slowly, and this is kind of also the main focus I want to cover in this video, which is the rarity damage bonus being back in the game. So here's the list of the rarity bonuses that are now back in the game, so let's go over them. So the common rarity of shadows gets a 0% buff, the uncommon rarity gets a plus 5% buff, the rare rarity gets a plus 10% buff, the epic rarity gets a plus 15% buff, the legendary rarity gets a plus 20% buff, the mythical rarity gets a plus 25% buff, and then the monarch rarity gets a plus 50% buff, and exclusive units, which for example is the beach summer units, which are exclusive to the summer events, initially got a 200% buff. Yes, a 200% buff. Now, I know this sounds insane, and it honestly was insane. I didn't catch quickly a good, DPS focus of it, because it quickly got changed again. And I think it's fair, because the damage that we got from a 200% buff increase on our exclusive shadows, which does include the amount of Summer Monarch that I got during the summer event, was insane. They have nerfed that immediately to 75%, and I think that's still the case in this server, but I do know they now made it again to be on the same rarity as the Monarch rarity. So basically now exclusive units act as the same damage bonus as the Monarch units do. So now my Summer Monarch basically should be on the same rarity as the Jungle Monarch, because it's a Monarch rarity, and then my Summer Monarch is a exclusive rarity. So I think this is still the 75% buff, but if that's not the case, then let me know down in the comments, because this is what I will be running right now to show how big of a damage increase we are now getting with this change. So I got here at the guild hall. Let me just pull out my shadows and let me attack the dummies. Now, I don't have a full team yet, but what I do have is a full max out team. My Jungle Monarchs and all my beach units are all max tiers and stats wise, and the same for my Jungle Monarchs, and also the same for my last flame hero that I can't replace yet. But look at this. I'm hitting a base damage with all my buffs currently going on without any potions of 97. I'm hitting 97 UD from time to time. I'm not hitting 100 UD yet, but 97 or 98 actually was the highest that I just hit in here, which is insane. Now, this is an update. As a summer SJW holder, I would definitely love. But fairly enough, it got adjusted a lot from what I just talked about. Because of a lot of people that deleted their units. Because the Summer Monarch was not strong enough anymore, or they needed space maybe. But this was very immediate. I got on the game and I was testing my DPS. If I did the castle immediately when I had that 200% buff, I would go insane in the castle. Let me just tell you, because the damage increase is big. Basically, this update has 2 times increased my damage in the game. Of course, now the Jungle Monarch does already do major damage in my team, but now that my Summer Monarchs are on even a stronger level right now than my Jungle Monarchs, that I guess I just farmed 3 of them and I'm done. Just farm for, it's not needed that much, which is definitely something. Now, what's going to be important here, I know I'm like, this is insanely hype, right? Because I do hold a lot of Summer Monarch units. So yeah, I got quite overwhelmed when I was checking this out in the update logs when he just posted this. Pydos did already like revert most of the things. And now I think they should be on the same level as the Monarch level. So even then, having a few Summer Monarch units means you don't have to farm all the Jungle Monarchs at the same time. You can like intermix them like I'm currently doing, right, in my team. But this is something you definitely should check out real quick in your own server if you have not done so yet. Make sure to go over to the guild hall and go over to the dummy and make sure to check your damage. Now, what I haven't done yet, and what I actually should do, is let me attack them, but then let's also use a Shadow Potion. And let's see how much damage we will do then. Because we are max level, by the way. We have put all our stats into Shadow Power. And our setup currently is right now like this. So we are using the Tidal Fusion title. So we can like enable this specific subtitle, which is the Eternal Duneborn. Which actually does give more damage than the Sandrunner or the Dune Fighter title does if you equip them. Even though they give extra levels, the 50% increase on shadow damage is still like a bigger increase than the shadow levels do. But yeah, as you can see, we're hitting, what was it, like 150? Yeah, we did hit 150, didn't we? So we did hit a 150 UD on the dummy, right? So since most units in the castle right now do have a insane amount of health above floor 100, because yes, we got 100 extra floors in the Infernal Castle, this will definitely help out, because if you remember, before the entire update, when I did the Infernal Castle, I only did 20 UD. And it was taking me quite a while to climb up the floors, and I got up to floor 107. With this team, I should be able to quickly go beyond that. Like I said, I don't know if I still have the 75% buff in this server, or the 50% buffs, or the equal buffs should still be coming, but this is insane. I like this idea. I also understand, once again, that people might be upset who have deleted all their units. But I think you do have to understand that this is a good update for people that held their limited units, and maybe to bring them in some way back to the meta for people that farmed all those summer units and basically can't use them anymore because they became instantly useless, right? Comparing them to like other shadows. So yeah, I'm kind of in like a mixed boat. I really like this, but I feel also a bit bad for the people that couldn't do this too much. So I don't know. This is like, it's insanely fun to show off, of course, for you guys, right? You get to see this. But if you don't have this yourself, I don't know how much this is gonna like impact your own gameplay in like the other castles. But like, once again, as like a final verdict, right? I do like where Pythos was trying to go with this update, or this little like damage bonus update, bringing it back to the game. He has talked about some little things, because I was talking to him in the general chat in the official server. He was talking about maybe bringing back at least like a GM plus rank in the battle pass, maybe to like battle it for like other people. So yeah, we have like had our little back and forth in the general chat, just like talking a bit about like our opinions. But so far, it's a good idea. Maybe this should have been done earlier during the summer updates. Maybe then it would have been like even a better idea, because then, you know, people could still farm for it. But it's still like a good thing to try and bring shadows back that were like limited back into your team and see them again, right? Because if you didn't, for example, if I'm not using my summer units for like 8 months and I can like use them again after like 8 months, that's great. I love that. With this, I can use them again, right? And then I would feel, you know, extremely cool having like my summer units again. For example, compared to like another person that maybe couldn't do it, and like they can be like, "Whoa, how did you get these? How did you get these?" And then we can like have a story about it, or I don't know. I know it sounds like a weird flex, but it does sound like cool when we're like able to have limited units still in our team and be like usable, right? Anyway, this is just basically what just happened. Basically, the shadows got an insane boost due to the rarity bonus that just got brought back into the game. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure to check it out right now in a Rise crossover. Head into a server and see what the rarities are of your exclusive units. If you still have them, compare them to your Monarch units, which could be like the Jungle Monarch, the normal Monarch, even White Flame, by the way, and Kaiju, because little thing here is that they did like decrease or basically set the ult cooldown for White Flame, Rengoku, and Kaiju at the same time. And apparently, from what I've seen, now we haven't tested this out yet, but White Flame could be the best unit in the game with the Monarch rarity. Anyway, we're still gonna test this out. I just wanted to showcase you guys that this just arrived in the game. So make sure to check it out yourself as well at the test dummy. See how much your damage increased in the game and let me know down in the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing grinding journey ahead of you in the Beast Raid, or a grinding ahead of you in the Infernal Castle. I hope to see you in a next new Roblox video or live stream. Goodbye.